As far as Europe's position is concerned, European Union leaders have called for humanitarian pauses in the fighting between Israel and terrorist group Hamas as the Gaza Strip reels under an Israeli bombardment and siege. Leaders at an EU summit in Brussels have issued a declaration calling for a halt to the fighting to establish humanitarian corridors and get much needed aid into Gaza. Meanwhile, my colleague Akshat joins us on the broadcast to give us more details. Akshat, over to you. What can you tell our viewers?
Well, yes, the European Council has expressed its gravest concern for the deteriorating humanitarian situation in Gaza and has also called for continued and safe and unhindered humanitarian access and aid to reach those in need through all necessary measures, including humanitarian corridors and pauses for humanitarian needs. And now the leaders have also called for humanitarian pauses in the fighting between Israel and Hamas as the Gaza Strip now is bearing the brunt of Israeli bombardment and siege. And the leaders also issued a declaration calling for a halt to the fighting to establish humanitarian corridors and get much needed aid to Gaza. Well, if I just also tell you, the summit which took place yesterday is the first in-person meeting since Hamas carried out attacks on October 7 on the southern part of the Israel. And the assault by Hamas has also been widely condemned. But in the Middle East, protesters have also gathered. And if I just also tell you that in the US also Palestinian groups have expressed their outrage when President Joe Biden reacted to the death toll in Gaza by casting doubt on the reliability of the figures. Well, health services in Gaza have also been stretched to their limits as Israel's bombardment chokes off access to much needed medical supplies. And over the past week, a handful of trucks have only begun delivering aid to Gaza. So, of course, the European leaders unanimously calling for humanitarian pauses so that the necessary aid can reach to Gaza.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.